Hello, guys, gals, non-binary pals, everything in between. Thank you for joining us on another episode of GSC's Girl Pod. I'm Candy. Hopefully by now I need no introduction, and neither does my wonderful co-host, V. How you doing, V?
I'm great, Candy. So good to see you again. Lovely to be here.
If you're tuning in for the first time or the third time, I just think about how many episodes we've done so far. And hopefully it's not the last time. This is GSC's Girl Pod. We're going to talk about gaming from our girl perspectives. And just in case, if you're not already following the channel, please click that subscribe button, like this video. The more subscriptions we get, the better. And we're going to eventually incentivize you all to click that like and subscribe button by making me play games that I absolutely hate.
Yeah.
But
We
for the
will
content,
eventually make Candy play Dark Souls 2. Yeah.
I,
So
I will do
you
it.
have to subscribe for that though. You have to subscribe for it.
I will do it. I promise. I promise I will do it. And if you want to get caught up on the news, you can also catch V on the news podcast just about every week, unless I steal V away just for, for playing Dark Souls 2 or Elden Ring. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
And then, of course, there is the party chat. And if that is not enough, make sure you go to gamersocialclub.ca, which is the website we write for and how we met. There'll be editorials, guides, news, reviews, all sorts of things written for gamers by gamers. So if you see some grammatical issues, that's probably me. I'm sorry, but at least you know that my review is honest.
Yeah. And I also edit most of the reviews. So if there's more bad errors, you can just fight me in the comments. Just come, I will fight you. Like genuinely, 1-on-1. I will fight you.
In the comments down below, put them in there. Or on the site, either one. Both work.
Yeah.
Right? Double trouble, it's fine. So what are we drinking today?
So I have a fruit micro sour. So it's called BA, and it's a micro sour from Dot Brew, which is another Scottish brewery. So again, I'm so sorry to people that are not in Scotland who cannot get their hands on this, but this is delicious. If you want like a slightly lower ABV, this is only like 5%. Nice little. It's too warm outside. Refreshing, fruity beverage. This is what I'm having this evening. What are you drinking this evening?
So I am also going to be repping, I guess, the home area. And that was a nice little like the tap on the can sounded really nice. So
Mm.
I'm gonna try. I guess if you like ASMR people, I'm gonna try to open this up. Hopefully, get a nice little click. Let's see. Hopefully that caught. Hopefully that sounded nice. I am drinking. For anybody who is afraid of diabetes, I'm sorry, but I am drinking 1911's Cotton Candy Cider. It is
I'm
so
not gonna
good.
lie, that looks so fun. That's such a fun can.
It's so fun. It's like it's all balloons. Let me see. It's all if you're audio only, I'm sorry. But it's all like balloons. It
Yeah.
1911 actually is probably my favorite cidery in this area. New York, our state fruit or whatever I think is apples. Um, so we have a lot of really delicious cideries. 1911 does so many different flavors, but with it being summer, I wanted something sweet, refreshing. It is 6.9 ABV, so there's that. On the sweetness scale, it's a 4.5 out of 6, so not awful. But I tried this, I think, last summer for the first time just on a whim because I was like, this looks fun. I like sweet things, right? I
Yeah.
go buy candy. Let me try it out.
Yeah. Candy for
So
candy.
so good. So good. And I will say I don't love all their ciders, but this one I'm so in.
Yeah, I'm not a massive cider drinker. It gives me a headache a lot of time when I drink it. And I don't know if that's because it's got a lot of sugar in it
Hmm.
or because um when I started drinking, this is a very Scottish experience thing to say, but I did start drinking when I was like 14 in the park. Um, and it was like cider from a bottle.
Mm.
Um,
Hmm.
just like a very large bottle of like 2 liter cider. Um, that we would just drink in the park. Like on Friday nights,
Okay.
sort of a
Yeah,
thing. So I don't know if that's why cider doesn't agree with me much now, but
that's
I
fair.
have had a super nice cider. Uh, I can't remember the name of it, but they have it in my local pub as their sort of standard cider, but it's like a berry cider, and it's so nice. It's so nice, and not overly sweet, but also doesn't give me a headache when I'm drinking it. So yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely probably the sugar that like does it because I know a lot of them, I mean, tend to be sweeter, right? Because anytime you're looking at fruit, it's just when your body is processing it, it's processing it like sugar. So it's
yeah,
just like, yeah, it makes sense that if you have a few too many of them, that you know you might wake up with a little bit of a headache, a little dehydrated.
yeah. And we do advocate responsible drinking here
Yes.
on the Girl Pod. And by responsible, it's like whatever you can handle. And if you want to, that's fine because we want to get drunk too sometimes.
Listen,
Yeah.
in if you are watching this or listening to this in the United States, 21 and over. 21 and over if you are a US listener.
Yeah. And if you are listening to this or watching it in the EU or the UK, 18 and over. This is not for kids. We are not here for the kids. Like, fuck them kids. We're not here for the children.
No, this is not for kids. Listen, I
No.
am I'm too old for that. I'm too old. I mean,
Yeah. I
maybe we'll have like a I'm not gonna say like a full on drinking challenge. We're not gonna do that because I don't want to die. Because again, V is Scottish and I know my limits. All right, but
yeah.
maybe
We'll get other people in from the rest of the site to potentially try the drinking challenge. But you're right, they will all die. There's no one on the site that could outdrink a Scottish woman, like
no.
when she knows there's a challenge on the line.
No, I'm
Like
not even gonna try. I'm not gonna force anybody to do that. But maybe. So actually, I haven't even told V this because V and I have only known each other for a few months. But my birthday's coming up later this month, so maybe we'll do a special birthday episode with some drinks.
absolutely. I have the perfect beer. I have the perfect beer that I can get. Like because you have the cotton candy cider, but I can get a beer from again. It's a BrewDog beer, like it's
Okay.
Scottish
Yeah.
beer, but it's called Candy Kittens. So
Okay.
I will get myself like some candy kittens for your birthday stream, and we're gonna have oh like we'll have to on that stream we will have to play a game. We will
We
genuinely
will.
have to play a game. Yeah, it's not Dark Souls 2. It'll be your choice of game
We'll find
because it's your
something.
birthday.
We'll find
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
We'll record an episode. We'll have a game. We'll do it up. I'll be turning
We
38 and we'll celebrate in the best way.
absolutely we will be horny on main, and you will get to see it. Like, but you do have to subscribe.
Do you have to we're gonna find a way to put it behind the wall somewhere.
Yeah, well, just so you get the notification for us being horny on main. Like, come on.
Exactly. Exactly. No, it'll be a good time, but yeah, maybe we'll try to think of something extra special. I don't know what yet, but
Yeah,
something.
we'll do it. We'll do it. We can figure it out. We can
Figure it
figure
out. We
it
got time.
out.
We got
Yeah,
time.
we got time. We've got time, and we're creative. Like,
That's true.
yeah,
That's true. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's coming up. So I'll save some of these cotton candy ones specifically for that. Because when I ordered them, I didn't go to the store and buy it. I ordered them directly from uh the 1911 place, and I ordered a 12 pack. Do I need a 12 pack of these? No. But did I want? Yes. Yes, I did. So we'll make
absolutely.
sure there are some in the
Like,
corner, tucked
yeah,
away.
for Candy's birthday stream, the Candy birthday stream. Like, you can join us. Oh, potentially we could even do it live. Like,
I mean, we could do it live. I don't talk about it too much on here. Granted, it's only episode 3, so I guess I haven't talked about it too much.
yeah.
But I do stream on Twitch, and I am trying to figure out like something to do like live streaming wise. So,
Have you played the game Peak?
not yet, and I keep hearing about it.
Okay, so I would propose Candy birthday live stream.
Peak.
We play Peak. We play because it is Peak actually. It's just so good. Like it's got proximity chat. You just try to climb up mountains, but you could potentially find like a bugle, where someone's just in the background being like, um, and like the idea of us both getting like slightly more and more drunk as we're trying to help each other climb a mountain, and then
Mm-hmm.
just one of us stumbling at the last hurdle, and just the proximity chat would be like, no.
I have a few friends who have started. I was watching some of them play it yesterday, and one friend of mine was like, "I have one problem with this. I made it to the top, and then I got disconnected from the server, and they didn't even give me the credit." I was like, "Well, guess you gotta do it again.
Yeah, why would you not just do it again?
just,
Like,
just do it
like,
again."
oh, yeah, I had a great time playing a game with my friends, but then at the end I didn't get an achievement for it. So fuck those nerds. Like what?
I was like,
Just
"Do it
play the
again."
game again.
Just just in this person used to stream. They don't stream as much anymore. But I'm like, well, there's no video proof. There's no
Yeah,
proof.
you could just be lying. You could just be saying you got to the top. I think they could be a liar. Yeah. Uh,
Like, but we'll make it to the top. And when
we'll
we
make it to
don't,
the top.
it'll be funny. So at least people will enjoy it.
Absolutely. Yeah, and because it's your birthday stream, we could get Sean involved. We can get like maybe one of the other guys from the news podcast involved to be
Yeah.
like, yeah. It's like, oh wait, you have to carry all of Candy's stuff because it's her birthday. We're going to do a birthday party at the top of the mountain. Like we're doing a birthday party at the peak of the mountain.
But you have to carry
So
the cake and the drinks and
yeah. You have to carry the bugle, like because we're gonna do
everything.
happy birthday. Like you have to carry it all up, and Candy does nothing. We just like we ferry you to the top of the mountain, like
I'm
for
just
your
here hanging
birthday.
out. I'm like, I'm here
Yeah,
for the vibe. That's all.
yeah. Just here having a good birthday time, like
It's
like
fine. It's fine.
that sounds so fun.
I would absolutely listen. It doesn't take again for the most part. Like I will try any game. I will play any game until I hate it. So like I'm never someone that you have to like fully convince. Like it's like this is gonna be fun. We can do this thing. I'm like okay, bet I'm in. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. But
Sold.
we have to do it like we carry you to the top of the mountain. It's like you do nothing. We're just like, no, someone grab Candy. Like it's like
Just push me up.
uh it's her birthday. It's like I can see her climbing over there. Like she's not allowed to climb. Like someone get her.
Too much work. Birthday girls don't do work. We just hang out.
No.
Just hang out and look pretty.
Yeah. Ah, ah. That would be so funny. Yeah. We should definitely we
I'm
should
in.
definitely do some sort of stream for your birthday. But if it's not that, we can do whatever you want to do.
I,
Like
I'm good with that. Like I said, doesn't take much to convince me. We'll have to convince some more GSC peeps.
I'll just tell them that they have to do it, or else I will bully them relentlessly. Like,
Or else the knives come out, right?
yeah, absolutely. Like, oh, the knife's not even on the table. I put it away. But I usually have a knife on the table, but it's gone.
I mean, listen, I have listened to the news podcast plenty of times, right? And I've heard the introduction where it's like, all the daggers, V, like so,
Yeah.
we know
No
that the threat
empathy.
is there.
No empathy, only daggers. That's Lady V.
Yeah.
Like,
We know the threat is there. We don't want them to put you in a position where you have to make good on that.
no, they don't want that smoke. They don't want it. Like, they could just play the game the way it should be played for your birthday. Like,
No argument here. I'm in. Let's do it.
let's do it. Let's do it. So you can. When is your birthday?
It is July 26th, which is this year Saturday, which actually I think I legitimately have. I think it's the Saturday. I have no plans this Saturday. The Friday, do I have something? No. The Sunday, I'm going to karaoke, which I love me some karaoke. Um,
Absolutely. I feel like you'd be great at karaoke.
I'm actually okay. I'm awful at karaoke, except except I'm awful vocally because I just don't have a good singing voice. However, to make up for it, I just overact every song that I sing.
Yeah,
Right?
which I think is what karaoke is all about.
Yes.
Like,
So like I'm the one who's like up and dancing and like, like singing songs. Okay, this is a little bit embarrassing, but one time or it's not embarrassing cuz apparently I played it off well enough. We were at karaoke and I couldn't even tell you what song I was singing cuz I don't remember. But I like we were in this big room that holds like 20 something people. So there were tables, but they were movable, so we had lots of space to like walk around and dance. So I get up and I'm singing this song to one of my friends who has not heard this song before. And I go to like, he's sitting, so I go to squat, so I'm like eye level with him, right? Except that, of course, I've been drinking. So I fall backwards, right? So I just fall right on my back and I'm still singing, did not miss a beat with the song. And then I start acting as if there's a camera above me. So I'm just like with my hands, like swaying them back and forth to make it look like I meant to do it. I finished the song, like I had gotten up before the song finished, but like I got up, I kept dancing, whatever. And then someone was like, "Did you mean to do that?" And I said, "Absolutely not." But and they're like, "You played it off so well." I was like, "That's because I don't feel pain right now, but I'm sure in a little bit my ankle might be like, what the hell happened?"
I love the fact that you were so honest. You're like, absolutely not.
I
Like,
was just like, "Nope,
yeah,
nope."
you weren't even just like, no, absolutely. Like, I'm just so good at karaoke, bro.
It's like who do I think I am? Somebody like on an MTV video, like with the different angles? Like not at all. Not at all. But yet, like, so if I get in a groove, right, it would be great if I could actually sing, but I can't. So that's it, right? So I'm like, all I have is the acting.
Same, same. That's all I have. All I have is like over eager enthusiasm
Yes.
for anything. Like,
Yes. That's it. That's all you get from me. Like, I
yeah,
apologize for your ears, but
yeah.
here we go.
But it's gonna look fun.
That's the key, right? As long as we look like we're
Yeah,
having a good time.
yeah. Karaoke means silent. Like, it's like you don't need to hear me sing. You just need to watch us perform. Like,
That's why we're drinking, right? Like so that you forget how bad I sound. The places that we usually go to, like, I know Japan is like very popular for this, and Korea too, where they have like the private rooms. So that's normally
yeah,
the way we do karaoke because there's a lot of spots, like especially New York City, where it's just like it's an open bar, there's karaoke, and people sing in front of everybody. I'm like, no, 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 no. I want a private room to put on a show, right? So that's the way I
see,
do it.
yeah. See, we like in the UK. I don't think you can find like a room that's like a private room you could book. Karaoke in the UK is only you're
The
in a
open.
bar full of people that you have never met in your life, and you just hope that they're the same level as drunk as you, and you could just be like, okay, so I'm gonna do "Take on Me" by Aha, and no one will ever hit that note, not even Marvin Hackett from fucking Aha. Like,
Mm-mm.
but you hope that everyone at the bar will try and do it at the same time, so you're just like, in the
A hundred
background, you
percent.
won't notice.
100%. Sometimes I like to do like the overly dramatic songs. So like if anybody's listening to this and likes like Broadway and stuff like that, there's the song like "And I'm Telling You" from Dreamgirls where it's like so vocal and like she's just, and it's like from deep within and that pain and that like anguish that she's sort of screaming about, right? And it's like, especially at the end where and this is like one of my favorite parts of like singing it in a group, right? Is like, she's looking at everybody on the room and she's like, and you're gonna love me. Right? And again, I can't really sing, right? So it's just me being like pointing at everybody in the room and like if I have space, like getting down on like knees and like just calling people out, right? Like that's
Yeah,
that's
I
karaoke to
love
me.
it. I love it. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't do a lot of karaoke, but one of my things recently, and I don't know when I started to do it, but at parties, if I've had like a few beers
Hmm.
or like just hanging out with friends, I will do the entire Curtis Hugh Bale. Uh, voice lines from Egon, from Elden Ring, from the DLC. I'm just like, curse you, Bale! Like, fully into it. And I cannot be stopped. Like, people are just like, what is she doing? And I'm like, no, I will riddle with holes your rotten hide with a hail of harpoons. Like,
Do it. Live it up. Live it up.
but the whole point of it is, like, the fun of it is getting so into it that it's just ridiculous. Like, and I love that. Like,
that, and the other thing that we've done, like, at times in karaoke is, like, jokingly try to imitate certain, like, musicians, right? So we have a friend that we will do, like, the Ja Rule and J-Lo song, and he will do his best to get that, like, really gravelly voice that, like, Ja Rule has. So, like, we'll do that, or we've only done this one time because I think it scared most of our friends. But Sean, my husband, and I, we did Guilty Conscience by Eminem and Dr. Dre. Those lyrics are, yeah.
I need to see this. I need to see this. Like, we currently do not have a Patreon, but when we get one, we will absolutely put this behind the Patreon. You can give us $1 to
Karaoke
see
stream.
this entire performance.
We've done that, and people, and it's so funny because people are like, I didn't realize that was the lyrics, and we're like, oh no, we knew the lyrics going into this, and we still put this song in.
Yeah, well, I mean, who's getting up to do like a full rap karaoke without knowing the lyrics? Like,
exactly. So it's like it's like let's just shock everybody, right? Let's go for it.
Shock and awe.
Again, it's the performance, right? Shock and awe, overact, dance. Done. That's karaoke.
That's what karaoke's all about. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, if we had to pitch to a fantasy guest karaoke, who do you think that we could get to, like, karaoke with us?
Okay. So on our first podcast, I mentioned that I was interviewing a voice actor the day after. It's a man called Alex Jordan who did all of the character voice work for the Alters. So like there's like 11 different characters in that game, and he did all of them, all different versions of himself. But there's a point after Act 1 where it's like a full like musical number.
Oh my god, I love
and
this.
he had to sing like the different parts for all of the different people that could be there. And I'm not going to lie, the interview is not currently up on the site because I've had some audio issues with it, so I'm going to have to do a bit of editing. But for one, quite possibly the nicest man I've ever met in my entire life. Just so lovely. I think he jumped into a Discord call with me on a Sunday when he was getting ready to fly somewhere else.
Oh my god.
For work the next day. And it was like 35 degrees in his room where he was streaming. And he just sat and sweated his absolute heart out to just have a conversation with me because I had messaged him and loved the game. An absolute gem of a man. Also, one of the first things he asked at the start of the stream was like, I'm going to have a beer. Is that fine? I was like, absolutely. And then halfway through, he was like, can I swear? And I was like, of course you can. But like him talking about the fact that he had to learn all of the lines for the song, because you can choose what lines you want the main character Yan to say. Like, so there's like lots of different variations, but also there's different variations based on what alters you have available. Like, so I think he had to do like 200 odd different takes of like this song in order to make it work.
That's amazing.
And like, it's so good. Like, it's one of the best parts of the game. When I first saw it, I was just like, this seems like it should be corny, but it's also just wonderful. So having that great time with the game, having that great time knowing that he's a wonderful person and having spoken to him, I feel like we could definitely just be like, Alex, do you want to go for a pint? Like, and also maybe do some karaoke. He'd be so up for it. He would be so up for it. Like, we could definitely get Alex on to do some karaoke. Like, I think we could.
That is like I'm in. Like
He also has a super, super cute dog. Super cute dog. Like,
I'm so in. Like I'm sold. Like that's
yeah,
it. Karaoke. Like I was sold that like he would do karaoke, and now like dog, super sold. Like
yeah,
let's book it. I'll book a flight. My passport's ready. Like I'm in.
yeah. Yeah, well, he's down south. He's in London, so like I know that we could just meet in London. I feel like I could message him. I could be like, Alex, you're such a lovely. He's again so lovely. Like, er, you should check out the website and also subscribe to YouTube. And but like he's done so much massive stuff, and the
Mm-hmm.
fact that I just messaged him on Twitter being like, I love the game. You're amazing. You were amazing in it. Would you be interested in like just jumping in for an interview? And he was like, absolutely. Like a absolute gem of a man. Like he also does know Ben Starr. So
So that's how we keep making the jump.
yeah, we could get them all to do karaoke with us. Like, because
One big guest
yeah,
episode.
one big guest episode, we're in London, we're doing karaoke with all of the best voice actors in the industry. We've got Alex Jordan, we've got Jennifer English, we've got Ben Starr, we've got the trifecta.
Beautiful. I'm in.
And there's a dog.
And there's a dog. Like what more could you ask for?
To be honest, not a lot actually.
Right? Like that's it.
Mm,
That's all I need.
mm, mm.
No, that is
Yeah.
yeah. I would absolutely. And he also did so he did one of the voices in Eternal Strands. And I really loved his voice
Yeah,
acting in
yeah.
that, and that was like that was like all right, this year has been really great for games. That was like my first, I think, 9 of the year where I was like, this game is so good, and I was not sure that I was going to like really be into it, but it was so good. And I remember like the voice acting being one of the things that I was so impressed with.
Yeah, he's so talented, super talented, and just a genuinely lovely human being. Like I was so nervous. It was the first like Discord interview that I'd ever done, like actually talking to someone,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my god, like it's going to be so nerve wracking, and then he just like cracked up like into his stream room, and he was just like, do you mind if I have a beer? Just like crack, and I was like, not at all. Like, and then we just chatted, and it was wonderful. Like, yeah, absolutely. He's super talented. Like, so happy that he, you know, was happy to come on the site. I do
Yeah.
have to figure out. There was some audio issues at the start of it that I need to figure out so we can put that interview up, but it will be up soon. Like,
So
yeah.
it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
Mm, mm.
As a, so that's a perfect time to say, as a reminder, everything on the site is for gamers by gamers. We don't do this because we're professionals. We do this for the love of gaming, right? So sometimes it takes a little bit of time, and that's okay. Because once it gets there, you know that it is quality, and you know that it is someone who has similar interests as you. We're not people with like bachelor's or master's in like journalism and just being like, I'm doing this for a paycheck. That's not the case.
No, no, we're definitely not doing it for a paycheck.
So if it takes a little bit of time, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's for the love of the game. It's for the love of the game, and it's also for the love of the games. Like we just love games. Like
Exactly. Exactly. We're just trying to connect with other gamers and just enjoy it. Right? And now my mom can stop telling me that like I'm rotting my brain away with playing video games because I'm like, yeah, but look, but then I'm also writing. So,
yeah,
you
you
know,
thought that actually this was not going to do anything for me, but actually, well, one, it's the highest earning entertainment media of all time.
she doesn't get
And
that.
no, to be fair, I love my mum. She she doesn't tell me my brain's rotting away from playing video games, but I can see it in her eyes when I'm like when I'm like, oh, game stuff though, and she's just like, uh-huh. So
Mm-hmm.
like, what? Mm-hmm. So did you do anything else with your time this weekend? And I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
No, this is a genuine hobby that you're allowed to have.
Yes. Yes,
It's like,
100%.
what do you do? What do you do with your time, mum? Oh, drink wine and watch TV. Apparently those are legitimate hobbies, but like playing video games, no,
Mm-mm.
no, that's for
No.
children and or teenage boys. Like those are the only two people that are allowed to do that.
You know what? You know what? If they want to drink wine and whatever, have a good time. Cool, fine, right? But
Yeah.
don't
You could
like
do that while playing a video game,
you
though.
could do that while playing a video game, right? And see some great like narratives being played in front of your eyes, right? Like the work that is put into these, like it's, my mom is just not she's a very passive like participant with things, right? So like that's why like movies, TV shows, like that's like what she does. She's also it's funny because she's a passive participant or she's like she needs to be out and about. So like sitting at home playing video games is like just not her thing.
Not,
Sometimes
not the vibe.
I'm like, how did my mom and dad end up together? Which I know how they ended up together and it works. But like my dad's much more like introverted and home and like he doesn't game as much as he used to. But like,
Unless they're in Dave and Buster's,
unless they're
winning
and
tickets.
that's
Yeah.
where the overlap happens, right? She gets to be out of the house and he gets to be at Dave and Buster's. Like, but yeah, so it's like it's so funny because like on things like that they are so opposite sides of the spectrum, which is why like anytime I talk about like nostalgic gaming, it's always with my dad. It's never like with my mom because she just wasn't really. She played a few board games with us, but she really wasn't like a gamer per se. I think the most she gamed was uh when the Wii Fit came out. And you had like yeah, exactly, right? The Wii Fit and you had the balance pad, right?
Yeah, I don't need the women in the balance pad to tell me that I'm fat. I already know. Like, I am aware. Like, we fit lady, you don't have to tell me that I'm chubby and I have no fucking balance. Like, I don't need to know.
That was like the game that she would play and it would be hysterical, right? Because that's what she would play and we would have like competitions over like who would be able to do the hula hoop the best and who would get like because it used to count the hula number and that was like what we would do. That was her like foray into gaming and that's about it. I actually now that I'm thinking about this, I do have Ring Fit and I almost wonder if I could get her to do Ring Fit while she visits.
I'm not gonna lie. I love Ring Fit. I love it. I think it's great.
Ring Fit
Like,
is
I
such
have
a
a ring.
workout though. Oh my god.
It's such a workout. Like, we didn't actually have like the Wii Fit balance board at home. It was my aunt that had it.
Okay.
Um, but it was definitely just like, oh, you're tubby, and I'm like, yeah, I
I
know.
know.
Like, you don't have to tell me. Like, I am aware. Like, um, but I got the Ring Fit during the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
specifically because you just weren't allowed to go outside. Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't like I'm not massively into my fitness or anything like that, but I would like to still function as a human being
Mm-hmm.
on a regular basis. Like, so I got the Ring Fit during the pandemic. That thing is a fucking workout.
It
Like,
really
it's
is.
it's like, yeah, like I live in an upstairs flat, so I can't do the running.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do like jogging on the spot to get from bit to bit. I can't do that, but it does have like an alternative, which is where you just have to do mini squats
Oh my
for like the
god.
entire time. So
Mm-mm.
you're just like you're just with it, and you're just squatting, and I'm like, God damn, like
That's a
I've
lot.
never I like I used to run a lot. Like, I've done a couple like half marathons and stuff like that, but never in my life have I felt my like glutes as much
Oh
as
my
during
god.
like a couple of days of the Ring Fit on the go, where you're just like doing mini squats continually, just like just like in the house, and then the next like 2 days later, you're just like
Yes.
ah ah.
Yes, literally. You know what?
Ridiculous.
I think this I don't know if this is necessarily a hot take, but this is gonna be my hot take for this episode. All right. that these fitness games, right? And I'm gonna lump in like Wii Fit, Ring Fit. I'm even gonna lump in the fitness boxing and Just Dance, right? Those Just Dance games. Those
Love Just Dance. Love Just Dance.
they're so good, and they are such a freaking workout that I don't know why more people don't like invest in those and save their money on a gym.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
I'm not I'm not consistent with these things. I'll be very honest, right?
Yeah, but you buy it once and then you're not consistent with it in your house rather than spending £20 a month to not be
Yes.
consistent to go to the fucking gym.
Yes. 100%. And it's like, you want cardio? If you just want cardio, Just Dance, right? It's just cardio. It's not going to
um,
be any sort of resistance training, right? Fine. You want to do a little like, and the fitness boxing is very much the same way. I did the fitness boxing like a few times and I was like, I am more tired than the few times that I took a kickboxing class. Like it was just
um,
so intense, and sometimes I think part of that is I am willing to do a little bit more in the privacy of my own home than I am in a group
um,
class because I don't want to look like a fool.
absolutely. And I would also say I am much more willing to do something for an achievement or a trophy. Like I think I've got my Xbox One, like
Hmm.
my mum bought me for my Christmas one year. So obviously, and it was the one that came with the Kinect. So I have that with like the Just Dance,
Hmm.
and I would absolutely be willing to do things that I would never do in a gym
Yes. Yes.
because I might get an achievement.
No, it's so true. Or you try to like, if you have friends who have the same game or whatever, right? Then you wanna top their score, right? So then it's
Yeah,
like friendly competition,
yeah.
right? And that makes a
Friendly
huge
competition
difference.
can make people healthier. Like,
Yes. Like
hmm,
friendly competition in Just Dance, like, oh, I like this song and you like this song and let's do this together. Let's see who gets a better score. Blah blah blah. Like done. Easy.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like
We all used to do it. Surely we all used to do this at the bowling alley with like Dance Dance Revolution. Like,
yes.
surely, like,
100%. I mean, DDR is such a workout. When I was younger, I had one of those like rollout pads. The problem
the
is that they just
the
don't last as long, right? Like
not when you're doing it every day. We had one of as well. It's like, and me and my sister be on it every day,
right.
like trying to beat each other's score. And then it's like
Right.
3 months later, it's like I no longer.
It doesn't work anymore. I know I'm hitting forward and it's just like not registering anything. Yeah. Yeah. No. 110%, right? Like sometimes that is all it takes to be like, "All right, I'm motivated to do this now." Like I'm in. That friendly competition where it's like for a while I was going to a gym that had classes and it was cheap and it was great, right? But I was like, it's not like I'm sitting here making friends with anybody who is like going to the gym, right? So there's not that same level of like friendly competition, right? We're not even remotely, for a while we weren't even remotely in the same like age bracket, right? So I'm like, I'm literally coming, doing the Zumba class and piecing out, right? Because I am not a great dancer, but I do like to dance, right? So I'm like, I will do this and it's fun, but I wish there was like somebody else with me. And occasionally, if I was lucky, I could get someone to go with me. But a lot of the friends that I have are not dancers by nature, right? So that didn't really work. But like
Yeah, but
things like
would they
that,
do dance for
they
a high
would.
score? I bet
They
they
would
would.
do
I
it
bet
at
they
home.
fucking would. Like,
Yes,
yeah. Hmm.
that's exactly it. At home, they're in. Anywhere else, they're in, right? Trying to do it any other time, no, they won't do it, right? So I think that's like the big difference, right? In thinking about it that way. I think it's just a good investment, right? Because the other thing is we hear so much about how people are like, gamers are unfit, right? And there's that stereotype of like, whatever. And it's like, but here are ways that we can balance out like that achievement seeking, right? That friendly
Um,
competition. And also, like, get a little bit of a workout in, have fun with it, right? Gamify it. Gamifying things works so well. It
Yeah.
tricks our brain.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't feel like a work. If you go to the gym, like, when I used to run half marathons, like, go to the gym, I'd be, like, on the treadmill for, like, 2.5 hours. That
Hmm.
entire time, you're just, like, might have a podcast on or, like, something
Yeah.
in front of you. But that's 2.5 hours where you are super aware it's 2.5 hours.
Yes.
If I,
Yes.
if I was playing a game at that time where I have even thought about getting, like, the VR, like,
Yes.
treadmill.
Oh my god. Oh my god. VR Beat Saber. Have you had a friend who has Beat Saber on VR?
No, but I know that it's a workout. I know that that's a workout.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, that is like
that's the
the
thing.
only thing I want VR for. Beat Saber.
Yeah, to be fair, I was never convinced by VR until I'm sorry, I'm going to cough again.
Yeah, please, you're good. Listen, if you're an audio only listener, you don't have to hear the coughing because V is so great at muting the mic, right? So you're good. And if you're a visual person, you also are seeing that that's not happening, and you get to see me just like rambling and taking a sip of this lovely 1911 cider. Please, 1911, sponsor me. I'm literally in your state. Hi, hello, hi.
Yeah, we will take sponsors. Yeah, absolutely. Dot Brew. You can also sponsor me, like, or Brewdog. Like, I will take any drink sponsor. To be perfectly honest. Apart from Diageo, because that's the company I work for. So it would be probably a conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest. You can sponsor
um,
me outside of GSC. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, no, Diageo, you can sponsor Candy, like,
You can sponsor me
and I'll
under
say
Candy
nothing.
Bomb LLC. I don't actually have
Yeah,
an
but
LLC, but maybe I
we
should.
should we should we should all get one. Like, we don't have Gamer Social Club LLC.
Right?
Wait, how are we going to take these sponsorship? It's fine. We'll work it out.
Listen,
We just
if Twitch lets me take sponsorships like through different platforms and stuff, I'm sure there's a way. It's just independent contracting. It's fine.
yeah, we won't. We just won't tell Dano.
Yeah.
And it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Don't listen to
absolutely
this,
fine.
Dano. It's fine.
I don't think he does.
If he
Not
did, he
because
might
he
be like,
wouldn't.
I don't think you can do this podcast anymore.
Yeah. Not because I don't think he would enjoy it or he would tell us that. I think he's just super busy. But also, maybe at certain points, he would just be like, uh.
He'd be like, maybe just one drink per episode. How about that? And we'd be like, okay, great. We'll just record like 3 episodes back to back to back.
A bottle of wine is one drink if you try hard enough. Like,
It's all about how you see it. It's all about how you're thinking about it.
like, I'm Scottish. This is my culture. Like, you can't tell me.
Would you deny V her culture?
Yeah. Also, Dano is Canadian. Like, the Canadians wouldn't have a culture if it wasn't for the Scottish culture, to be perfectly honest. Like, we all moved there. I've got Canadian uncles. Like, they moved there.
Don't let the French hear you say that.
Oh, I don't think he lives in Quebec. So
Yeah.
I think right.
They would
Right.
just find a reason to complain. I feel like
Yeah,
I
well-
feel like that is the one thing that I learned when I went to Paris. I was like, we can never please them. I would love to
No.
be friends with you, but we can never please you enough to be just halfway nice to us.
And it's so funny because, like, the French and the Scottish have a thing called the Auld Alliance, which is our traditional enemy is the English. Like, so even like in the rugby and things like that, there's like there is like the Scottish French like cup that is only between the Scottish and the French. There is a pub in Paris called the Auld Alliance,
I love this.
which is like
I love
a
this.
Scottish bar. But I love the French. I love French people. But every single time I've went to France, and they're like English, and I'm like, no, I'm Scottish, and they're like, same thing, and I'm like, fuck you. That's genuinely like me saying, oh yeah, just Italian, yeah, fine. Like, fuck off. Like, we're supposed to be bros. We're supposed to be the bros, bro. Like, I'm sticking up for you, and you're just like, is anglais? I'm like, no, écossais. Like, and they're like, oh, Écosse. Like, and they're like, no, same. And I'm like, fuck off. Absolutely not.
The best was
How
literally
dare you?
we went on our honeymoon, right? On Sean and I's honeymoon, we did I think we did it, looking back, we did it a little bit backwards, right? But we did a few days in Dublin, a few days in London, a few days in Paris, right? Probably should have done it in
Oh, you
reverse.
absolutely don't.
Yeah.
The Dublin, best place to spend some time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, amazing. Right? So neither one of us had ever traveled outside of the country except for Canada, which because we're in New York, Canada's not that far. So this was like the first really like far trip. So Dublin was great. People were very friendly, amazing, right? London was fine. I did enjoy London, right?
I
But
love London. My mum lives there. It's great.
it was good. We saw a show on the West End because I'm like a theater person. I love seeing live theater. So I was like, we're going to see like a show, right? Like that was on my bucket list. But we did that, and because we had such limited time, everything that we did very much felt like New York City with different accents. And again, part of that is us because we had limited time, right? So we couldn't go outside
Yeah,
of
no,
London.
absolutely.
Right now, if we went outside of London, we obviously would have had a very different experience, right? But like we went to the West End, basically Broadway, right? We did Madame Tussauds, which we have one in New York City, right? So a lot of the touristy things we did,
Yeah.
right? Which again, we're checking off touristy things because we have 3
Yeah.
days.
But when you come to London the next time,
then we
like
won't
the
do those
GSE,
things.
the GSE UK crew will take you to all the places that you did not go to. Like we've got you. We've got
I'm in. I'm so in.
you.
I'm so please. Out of curiosity, I always look at like what are flights like to other places, and there was like flights. Or Newark Airport right now is a mess. I hope it gets better, but there were like flights at a Newark Airport to Scotland for like $400 round trip, and I was like, this is so tempting. It was like to London. I think it was like 600 round trip. I was like, man, this is like. Wow,
We've got you.
Great.
We've got you.
But then we got to Paris, and Paris was very interesting because I will be honest, I was more of the traditional awful American who didn't try to learn any French, right? I can barely speak Spanish, which I grew up around. So trying to think about a third language feels very daunting. Sean, on the other hand, did try to speak French. I can't tell you how many times he tried, and as soon as he couldn't continue the conversation, like he's trying the pleasantries, he's finding as much as he can. As soon as he could not speak it, it was just like the eye roll and like the attitude. And this wasn't even contained just to like Paris proper, because of course, again, first time there, we did like dinner at the Eiffel Tower. It's our honeymoon, so it's like the city of romance, blah, blah, blah. Even at Disney Europe, they were still so rude. I'm like, this is supposed to be the happiest place on earth.
No, but the absolutely are. Like, I love the French to a point. we are the old alliance, but Jesus fucking Christ, like, if you try, like,
yes.
So they have a thing, like, if you try in Italy, they're like, oh, and they'll be like, I completely appreciate you trying. Yes. You're so bad at it, but we'll try with you. And then when you run out, it's just like, oh, thank you so much for trying. And we are going to speak to you in English now, but thank you so much for trying. The thought
was there.
Yeah. The same in Spain, like the same in Portugal, like less so like maybe the Netherlands or Germany. Mm-hmm. Because Dutch is so hard. Like, Dutch is so hard to learn. Like, and the Germans would just speak to you in English anyway because they know, they could just see. But again, super friendly about it. But yeah, in France, like I did French by default at school. Okay. Like, mm-hmm. And I've been to France like multiple times, and you try, and they just stare at you. They just stare you the fuck down,
and they know.
You're just like, yeah, they know that I can't say things. Have you heard my accent? I can't fucking do French, bro. Like, I've got the broadest accent in the world. I roll all of my R's, but not in a nice romantic way. Like, I'm just like, bonjour. Like, even when I try, it sounds shit. I'm like, oh yeah, bonjour, like
Yeah,
je
bonjour, ça
m'appelle.
va? Like, je
Yeah,
m'appelle
yeah,
Stephanie. Et tu? Like,
yeah. It never sounds good. Never sounds good in a
no.
Scottish accent. Like,
Some
because
things just won't work.
they will not.
But like, if
And
we
every
try, come on.
yeah, every single time they just look at you like you're trash, genuine trash,
Yes.
the worst thing they've ever seen, and then they're just like, "Oh, so you're done trying now? So I'll just speak to you in English." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, like, you could cut me off at any moment, bro. Like,
You can hear the accent and lack of like the yeah, no,
yeah, yeah."
I
And
almost feel like the next time I go,
I'm
I'm
trying
trying.
so hard. I'm trying so hard. But last time I was in Spain, and I'm like, I'm trying so hard, and the guy behind the bar is like, "Oh my god, I can see you're trying so hard, but
Yes.
stop." Please stop.
Just give up.
Like, you're
You're
so
butchering
bad
the
at this.
language.
Yeah, you're so bad at it. And then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, no, no, but I'll help you. Like, here's your beer, and then I can help.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but yeah, the French are just like, never speak to me in French again, but also don't speak to me in English ever.
Just
Like,
don't speak to me.
just fucking leave. And I get it, but at the same time, I'm just like, this is a tourist city, bro. Like,
Yes.
you're not getting money from the fucking French. Like,
No, like I'm trying to spend my hard-earned money here. Can you be a little nice about it? That's it. And you know
yeah,
what? This is why we have localization services for all these games. Because if it was like if you gave that script, like if you translated the script and gave it to like an English VA, the French would be like, I'm not playing this game because this is ridiculous and I can't believe that you butchered my language this way. This is why
merde.
we have all these like localizations and different voice actors.
It's like, merde, merde,
Yeah.
merde.
You know what? They might not even dignify you with one word. They'll just look at me like, and look away. Just, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. But, yeah, but,
But the food is 10 out of 10.
The food is so good.
I can't hate on the food.
Can't hate on the food. And actually, to be fair, like, we get, I live in a place called Stirling, which you may know from Braveheart if you're watching this outside of anywhere other than Scotland. But the big battle in Braveheart where the Scottish people win was the Battle of Stirling Bridge. And the Stirling Bridge is like a 2-second walk away from my house. So absolutely fuck the English, get it right up here. But yeah, like we get a lot of tourists. And it's one of those weird ones because obviously I love being a tourist. I love going places. I love seeing things. But I do also fully appreciate the fact that sometimes you can be a little bit annoyed by the fact you can't get anything done. Because
100%.
you'll know this when being in New York. It's just like I just want to do my shopping, and I can't because there's tourists everywhere.
I can't tell you the number of times
I just
I'm
want to go.
yes, I'm in New York City, and it's like trying to get anywhere. And again, because I love theater, I'm like in the theater district like very often, which obviously brings a lot of tourists. And I understand. And please, tourists, keep coming to Broadway, right? Broadway had its best year in like I don't even know how many years. So please keep doing it because there are so many good shows that deserve the attention. I know this is not a Broadway podcast, right? But please keep doing it. And
But maybe if you wanted.
Listen, I will happily talk Broadway. I have 3 binders of playbills that we could easily go through, right? I feel like Addie would love to like one day just sit and talk like theater stuff.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. First, I know we said earlier, first person on the pod would be Sean in a wig, but
we'll bring Sean in a wig, and then we'll just bring Addie as Addie is. Oh, what if we get Addie to? Oh, what if we got?
But I'm sure he also has a wig.
Yes. What if we got him to dress up as his favorite female character from a show? What if we gave him?
He would do it. He would absolutely do it, and I know for a fact that he would belt out any tune that you want. Yes. Like he is a resident thespian, and he is an incredibly talented man. Like he would absolutely do it. Like
this is how we slowly break away everybody from GSC to be like, I know you do a lot of like hard news and stuff, but let's bring you on over here for a little bit.
Would you like to come on to Girl Pods where we also I know that Ali loves a wine. He loves a wine, so
there we go.
He can have like couple of glasses of wine. We can do Broadway. Like we can do musical episode. I love a musical. I get so emotional when I watch a musicals. Like I just think they're so amazing. Like anytime I start watching a musical, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It's so fabulous.
Oh my god, so this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna slowly break them out of like like the news, like and I know like again, I listen to it, so I know you all do like the news segments, and you have the segment where it's like what you're looking forward to and a little bit of just like catch up, but this is where we get them in full like just casual. We you know what? There's the news podcast that does the news and covers the news that the site covers, and then there is like us where we are doing the community like just low-key casual aspect. Let's get them in here as like special guests, focus on like the community. Like that's how we're gonna get them in. We're like, look, listen, Addie, we want you here for a special Broadway theater
Musical
focused
podcast.
episode,
Yeah.
right, where people can get to know you, and we'll break you away from the news a little bit, and we'll find like the niche for each person.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it'd be like so easy to do that for Addie. Everyone else, we're gonna have to do like a special episode where we talk about Final Fantasy IX to break Harry away from anything.
I mean,
like,
you know what? I love me some Final Fantasy IX, so I'm not against it. I'm not
it's
against
like,
it.
Harry, come on to the podcast and tell us all the things you love about Final Fantasy IX.
Yes.
And you guys can just chat, and I'll just sit in the background with a glass of wine, just like.
We'll just be like, okay, so V, let me tell you how Vivi, his whole character, is really just an existential crisis of what does it mean to actually be alive, and what does it mean to like be like a person and have like human thoughts and not just be a clone of everything else. Like we could really do a deep dive on this.
I don't need to have an actual existential crisis on the podcast. Like I have those like multiple times a day. Like, like but no, definitely we could definitely do that. And it's fine. I could just schedule an appointment with my therapist the day after.
We'll just record extra early so you don't even have to wait till the day after. We could just do it.
I'm like, I'm so sorry, but like, I'm having an existential crisis. And she'll just be like, but why? And I'm like, oh, video games. And she'll be like, again.
Again? What happened now? These two people went really deep in this one character, and my goodness.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, we had to.
That would be hysterical. I'm so all about this. We're gonna go through each person that writes for GSC and find a way to like bring them in and bring them on. We know who we have for the fighting tournament. We know we have the fighting arc.
Yeah, we absolutely do. We have Latalis to come in for the fighting tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Phrase, I feel like you can get Phrase in to talk about anything, but I know that they're bringing out a new Coffee Talk Tokyo, and he is our resident coffee maker. So instead of bringing him in to talk about Space Marine, because I don't need to know why I should die for the Emperor, we could get him to just come in and talk about coffee for the whole time, which would be super fun. Like a bit of a subversion of expectation. Yes! Like
that's literally how I do it. They're gonna hear this episode and be like, what are these two crazy girls trying to drag us into? And it's like, listen, don't worry about it. We're continuing to build the community.
Yeah. And also you have no choice. We will bully you until you do. Like,
at least I know with Sean it'll just be easy. I'll just be like, get on Discord.
Oh my god.
Just get on Discord. I know you have the wig. We have multiple wigs in this house. I have a wig for cosplaying Junko from Danganronpa. I had one for cosplaying Power from Dandadan. Somewhere
I love that.
I
love that.
I have so many. The first cosplay we ever did was Fry and Leela from Futurama. I think that wig is still floating around. And then
I've got a couple of wigs. We can have a wig stream.
Like... Oh my god, we absolutely could. There was one, and then I think the other, he has one that's pigtails. Because when I stream, I usually use a virtual avatar. I use a VTuber. But when I used to like do more face cam, I would normally just put my hair in pigtails because I was too lazy to do anything else with it. So he literally has like a wig of pigtails when he cosplayed me on his stream.
I
I
love
did
it. I
also
love it. I
cosplay
love
him
it.
on stream one time. Like, so we've done the swap.
I feel. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have the same haircut as Sean. Like,
Well, because he grows it out a lot, right? He doesn't have the bangs
yeah,
that you have, like, but he grows it out a lot. Like right now, it's growing out. So like, it's probably about the same length as yours. Again, minus like the bangs. So when I cosplayed him, I let it grow out. We played a Lover Watch together on stream. And then I built like a little mini Lego because he's really good at building Legos and he's done that on stream. So that was me cosplaying him.
yeah. Absolutely
So we
fair.
can
Absolutely fair.
absolutely get him in a wig, like on the episode to just, and we won't even say it's a guest episode. We'll just be like, here it is.
Yeah. Here's one of the extra girlies. Like, and today we're going to talk. We're actually going to talk about cozy games because we've got a cozy girly with us
Yes,
for today.
see,
Like,
done. That's how we do it. That's how we do it with like bringing on the rest of GSE. So if you write for GSE and you're listening to this, your time is coming. We're coming for
yeah,
you. And
we're
if
going to
you
bill you and make you do it.
yes, and if you don't write for GSE, but you know there's somebody that you really really want to see on like a first or second guest episode, let us know so we can bully them harder to get them on sooner. That's the key
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. Do you want to see Phrase in a wig? Because we will make it happen. Do you want to see Steve not in a wig? Because his hair is luxurious anyway. Like he is not a writer for GSA. He's just our biggest fan. But do
Literally
you
our
want to
number
see
one
him?
supporter.
Do you want to see him on the podcast actually just chatting? Like we can make that happen.
We
can make it
can.
happen for you.
We can bring him on.
Like
Make
yeah.
him part of it. I'm in.
Steve's a girly anyway. He's an absolute girly. Like
honorary girly right there.
He doesn't need to do anything. It's just Steve. Like
No,
we
you know
love
what?
Steve.
I would even wave the wig for him.
Mm,
For him, I'd be like, honorary girly, wig is waved. Just come hang out.
yeah, just come hang out with us, Steve. Like we love you, Steve. We love you. We know you're listening. We love you.
Literally, there's your shout out. Join us.
Yeah.
One of us. One of us.
One of us. One of us.
So great. I can't wait for them to listen and be like, they're either gonna be like so about it or they're gonna be like, there's no way. It's gonna be great.
I think they'll be so about it. Like we are going to have to fight Nathan off. He'll be like, I am so ready to be a girly. I'm so ready to be a girly. Like he's ready for his wig time. He's ready. It'd be like RuPaul's Drag Race when you make someone up. He's so ready for it, and I'm also so ready for it. Like I'm ready for him to be a girly. Like okay. Today we're going to be talking about live service games. We're going to specifically be talking about like live service shooters, and we have our girly Nathania.
You already have a name for him. I love that. I love that.
He's ready. She's ready. She's here. She's snatched. She's got her wig on. Like she's ready, and she's going to tell you about why you could be better at Fortnite.
I love that so much. I love that so much. Okay, so our live. Okay, so now we know our live services game episode is Nathan as Nathania.
Yeah, as Nathania. Yeah.
Our Final Fantasy IX episode, and maybe some other Final Fantasy. Harina.
Harina. Yeah,
Okay.
Harry's Harina. Like.
We got this. We got this.
Yeah, we got it. We've got it. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like Steve can just come on as Steve.
Yep,
Stevie.
Steve.
Like
come on in.
And same like yeah, Addy doesn't need to put a wig on either. Like
no.
He will.
Addy is also a performer in his own right.
Yeah, he's just gonna come on, he's gonna do like a big show number. Like yeah. He's gonna put us to shame.
You know what? That's exactly it. You need to put on a great show, or you need to put on a wig. That's gonna be like the options: wig, or you have to be a great showman, or Steve, and Steve gets the pass.
Or Steve, yeah, and like realistically, Steve's always going to put on a good show.
See?
Like,
see, so we got it. It's in, done.
Absolutely,
we're gonna be hunting y'all down now. We're coming for you.
Be ready. This is going to happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's out there now. It's recorded. It's gonna be posted. It's out there.
It's ready. We're ready.
We're so ready. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. This is such a shift, but I was okay. This has nothing to do with anything, and I don't know why this popped in my head. I was I was listening to a different podcast, like a quite a popular podcast, and I was laughing because I was like, we're on to something, and this is going back to the guest idea, and maybe that's why it finally popped in my head, where uh it's this podcast by two streamers. They're both very popular. Their whole thing is like they drink and they talk about very girly things, not gaming related, just girly things.
Yeah.
And for their first episode with a new host, they did a fantasy guest pitch. And I was like, wait a second.
You've stolen this from us. You've stolen this from us.
I was like, hold on. We do this. We just started doing this. Hold.
DMCA, like copyright claim. Absolutely.
But like what that tells me, I think this is why it came into my mind. What that tells me is that we are onto something, right?
Yeah. We're trailblazers. We've got it. Like
we've got it, and it's only a matter of time. So really, all the rest of the people that we're talking about from GSC need to get on the podcast before it's too big to make space for them, because all these fantasy guests are no longer going to be fantasy.
Yeah. It's like, if you want to be in the podcast, you have to do it now. If you want to be in Girl Pod, you have to do it now, Nathania. Because otherwise, we're going to have Ben Starr on as Benjamina, like, because he will wear that wig. He will wear that wig, and he'll have a great time.
See, so now's the time. Just put it out there.
If you want to get in on the ground floor, like, we're ready for you.
It's only episode 2/3, so
yeah. If you leave it too late though, then we won't have space for you because we'll be too busy with our special guests. Like,
yep. We're gonna have Alex Jordan and Ben Starr, and everybody's gonna be here. Cassandra Lee Morris, and then it's gonna be hard to fit everybody else in.
Yeah. So you have to come on now, because realistically, I'd rather speak to Alex Jordan or Cassandra Lee Morris. I'm sorry.
Like, I'd rather be karaokeing it up with Alex. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I love you, Nathan, but yeah.
It's just business.
It's just business. It's not personal. But I would just much rather be doing karaoke with Alex Jordan. Like,
oh my god, can you imagine? Or you know what? Nathan is.
If he gets to the end of this podcast, he's gonna be so upset.
Here's how we'll balance it, right? If Nathan, if you are watching, right, as the podcast takes off, since you are the media person, right, we could do the thing that I see other podcasts do, where they like will have the main people like on the screen for the most part, but then occasionally they'll like cut to the producer who has like a comment or two, and then go back to that, like, so that could be like the inclusion. Yeah,
do the little like shade rattle from RuPaul's Drag Race, and just your face being like
the producer cam real quick. Well, we can put in those cuts. Like, that's fine.
He sent a photo to the chat earlier. We could just put it in by ourselves. He would never know. Oh my god, we should do that though. Like,
right here, there's gonna be a photo. I'm just gonna like plop it in.
Like, we're gonna cut like for 5 seconds to just a photo of Nathan and the shade rattle. There. I'm gonna edit that in.
Oh my god, I love it. I know we're like getting close to like time-ish. Not that we really have a set time, but we're getting close to time.
We should talk about games.
We've talked about games in and out, but we should like circle back to like the games that we've recommended to each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's how we're getting close to the end of an episode, listeners or watchers, viewers, whatever. All right, when we start to circle back to like, what game are we recommending to each other, or like, how is the game that we've recommended? So do you want to talk about the Somnium Files, or not Somnium Files? Nirvana Initiative.
Yeah, good good God, it's mental. It's fucking mental. It's so insane. Like, even the first one is so crazy. The first one is so crazy, and I thought I was prepared, and I was not
Mm-mm.
prepared. I was not even remotely prepared. Oh my God, like, it is so good. It's so good, but fucking hell, like, I, I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. You did specifically say, like, it is Wilder,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't take that as seriously as I should have. I did not like.
I think the shifting perspectives and the timeline is really interesting because it's like this corpse was this corpse died 6 years ago, but this corpse just died, and it's two halves of the same person. Like, how does this even work?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. But I mean, I've not finished it yet, but it does work so well. Again, it's like the first one, and its way of the fact that it's so wild,
mm-hmm.
but somehow, like, it, I'm not removed from the narrative at all.
Yeah.
Like, you expect to be so like, when something is so crazy, you expect to be like, oh well, I can't get into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so emotionally invested. I'm
Yes.
so invested, and then every single time it's just like, but what about this? And I'm like, um, and I did have that, like, a lot with the first one, but the second one
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, good grief, like, what do you mean? Like,
Yep.
um,
Yep.
and it's so good. I'm so emotionally invested. Um, I don't just want to fuck the AI lady, but I also really want to fuck Tama. Like,
I don't judge.
good God,
We
is
listen
she
and we
so
do not
attractive?
judge.
Oh, she's so hot, though. She's so hot.
They they
Like,
they really did. They were like, "Oh, I was cute. What if we went hot this time?"
yeah. What if they were just like, you live alone by me? This is me. I'm speaking specifically. You you live alone as as a weird little bisexual degenerate. What if we specifically made a specific character that was just like, I'm mad at you, but also at the same time, like, I think you're hot. And I'm like, I'm okay with if you're mad at me, but also at the same time, I think you're hot too.
Oh my
Like,
god.
they literally made this woman as a character, and I'm just like, ah, ah.
I I can't. I want you to finish this game, but that statement is very much like I can't wait for you to play Date Everything. Based
Oh,
on that
because, yeah,
based on that statement alone,
yeah, I
certain
am a degenerate.
certain characters, like like there are certain characters that I'm like, don't even bother with these, right? But there are certain characters that, based on those statements, I
is
really
it
want you to meet them.
is it the woman who's the ceiling? Because I do want ceiling mummy to be fucking mad at me. Like, absolutely. Like,
Not the ceiling. I'll say the character because you have to go through some work to find them. The safe. I
okay, well, I
really want
want
you to meet
safe.
the safe.
Wait, is it weird to say I want safe mummy to be mad at me? Like,
It's not weird. Just be prepared for um a lot of saying yes, mistress. Yeah.
damn. I
Yeah.
want safe. I want safe mummy to be so mad at me. Like,
Oh, she will she will talk down to you. Don't you worry. She will give you a safe word, but she will call you her little wretch.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, please. Okay, okay. We can cut the stream now.
V's
No,
like, all right,
but
I'm going to go play this game right now. Done. I'm out.
yeah, yeah. I need I need the safe mummy to call me. I'm a little wretch. God damn it! I didn't even know I needed that until you said it.
Oh yeah. When
uh,
when I got to that scene and I was like finding this, I was like, oh, oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, it was like
oh.
the level of reactions was like, okay, yes. Yes. Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay.
And then Sean came in and he was like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "Nothing."
Oh, he saw some of it, but he didn't know the context, right? So he's playing it now, and he got to safe mommy, and he's like, that was more intense than I thought it was gonna be. I'm like, mm-hmm,
Uh-huh,
yep.
uh-huh,
I'm like, and
uh-huh.
then just imagine like playing this and having these scenes and being unable to actually talk about it yet. Now at least
Yeah.
people can talk about it, right? And I can say like safe mommy and this and whatever. I'm like, couldn't even talk about it at that point. It was just like, I have to keep this pent up and like, okay, all right. If I had certain parts, they might be blue right now. Thankfully, as a female, I don't have those parts, but here we are.
God damn.
Like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Have you been playing more Vampire Therapist though?
I
Like,
have. I have. I
yeah.
was I was playing a little
It,
more earlier.
to be fair, it is it is significantly less horny. Like,
It is, you know what? It is less horny. It's so funny though because there are moments where I'm like, I almost feel like I'm using the things that I learned like in my master's program.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's really interesting, but I do like the way that they have woven in the stories. What I did not expect, and I sat here for way too long watching it, I didn't expect a full on Betty Boop cartoon in it.
yeah.
I
It's
was
so
like,
good though.
huh. I was like, I haven't seen a Betty Boop cartoon in forever. Like, and then I was just sitting here watching it, and I was like, wait, like I'm playing this game and I have things to do and like whatever, but now I'm sat here just watching Betty Boop. Like,
Yeah, yeah. The production value of it, I think, is just like superb. Like you would
really
not
is.
expect that. Yeah, like you never
No.
expect that. Yeah. Mm.
And I love the different characters. So like I met the okay, this one probably speaks to me more as like a streamer. But the Irish elder vampire who then is like,
Yeah.
well, I play games on stream and people watch and I'm just trying to please all of them and I was like, hold the phone. Hold on.
Called the fuck out. Absolutely called the fuck out.
I was like, excuse? Wait, what? Whoa, hold on. This is too real. Until she started talking about, murdering them and then having other ones bury the ones that she murdered, right? I was like, okay, now we've gone too far. But
Oh wait, that's not when you felt called out. Like,
I mean, shh, can't talk about that on here. But it was just like it was so interesting, and then I was laughing at like the spoofs on the like on the names because it was like it wasn't Overwatch 2, it was like something else watch, right? And then
yeah,
it wasn't Genshin Impact, it was
they're
like
so vampire coded, and it seems
there's
so overt. Like it's so
yes,
funny. Like yeah, yeah,
yes, and I was like, and I think for me it was also like, wait, I too have played the real games on stream, right? Like when I first started streaming, I was playing like Genshin Impact, right? And now, like, I play Overwatch, right? So it's like, it was just very interesting, like, hearing these games be the ones that they're like spoofing. And then it wasn't Twitch, it was like Glitch or whatever the hell it was, right?
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
it was just like, hold, hold on. If
No,
it
can we go back to the horny bit where we're biting people? Like this is too close to home.
we did get to bite the girl who says she sees everything, which I was like, okay, she just kind of came out of nowhere, right? She was just like, I see everything and I'm beautiful, so bite me. And I was like, oh, you're very forward. Okay. Um,
Sure.
I was like, you're fine, but like, can I go bite Crimson instead? Because like, Crimson is mommy. Like, this other girl was like,
Damn.
fine and weird, but like Crimson. And then you find out that Crimson's like, well, I'm basically kept alive because Andy feeds me his blood and I have like a blood cancer. I was like, whoa, hold on. Like, excuse? I was like,
Yeah.
now I feel bad for just being like, can I just sleep with you? Like, now I feel bad knowing you have this.
No, no, absolutely. Yeah. Like there is a reason. Like in my review of it, I think I said that it was like the closest thing to actually going to therapy, other than
Yes.
going to therapy. It was like an
100%.
exercise in what video game storytelling could be. Like,
100%. There was some game like Therapy Simulator, and I did not play it, but I like from streaming. They were like, "We think you'll be interested in this." I'm like, "No, because this feels too real." This though
yeah,
feels the perfect level of like, yes, it too can help me identify bad patterns in thinking
yeah,
without feeling like, oh, I should be paying somebody for this, and this is doing a better job than BetterHelp could ever do. Like,
yeah, yeah. Because I can also be just super horny about Crimson.
yes.
Like,
Yes. When it gets too real, I could just be like, oh, yes, let me make sure that I hit the button at the right time to hit that blue vein just perfectly.
yeah, yeah,
I,
absolutely. Like, yeah, it's like we could be dealing with our own health issues, our own mental health issues, but we could also just be horny as shit. Like,
yes, life is all about balance, okay? Why do I have to be all or
yeah,
nothing?
yeah. Why not be slightly mentally ill, but also the horniest person ever alive? Like,
Exactly. Listen, you can't be all or nothing. That's that Nosferatu thinking. That's not good.
that's not sorry. I think that's absolutely not sorry thinking. I
That's
love
not
it. I
good.
love it.
It's not good. Right? I should be able, although I know that's a shit statement, but I should be able to like find a balance in things. I can't disqualify the positive. Can't do that.
No, no, and you're allowed to want to bang attractive people.
That's just life. Apparently
That's
that's
just
just
like,
being alive or undead, if this game has taught me anything.
yeah, everyone just wants to bang attractive people. I feel like that's what we've learned from video games. That's what I've learned from video games over the years. Like,
100%.
god damn.
And sometimes in those video games, it's possible, and that's why it's a fantasy, because you can't just go around banging everybody. But in a video game, you can.
You bang whoever you want.
That, you know what? Banging people in a video game as a video game character, right? As the player who's playing a video game character, that is probably the best definition of safe sex. Is
I
that really the
completely
hot
agree.
take for
No, I completely agree, but it's amazing. That's amazing. This is the best thing I think anyone's ever said. Like, I have a framed photo of Gareth Vakarian from Mass Effect, like right here. He's right here. I can. He's right here. He's just looking at me. He's like, yeah, like,
See? And
and
as the video game character, you can
absolutely,
do it.
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to fuck the picture, but
But in the game, you can boot up the game and you could be like, hey, hey,
hey, hey, hey,
see?
absolutely.
See? And
Thank
that is
you.
safe.
That is, yeah. If you want to have safe sex, fuck people in video games. That is the message of the girl pod. Don't go out. Don't download Tinder. Don't try and get this back on the fucking wall. Um, don't download Tinder. Don't hook up with people you meet in bars. Go home, play more video games, have more safe sex with video game characters.
I think that's the safest way. And I don't think we can top that for this episode.
No, this is a Gamer Social Club approved message.
We can't top that. So I think that's where we're gonna close it out for today, because I don't think I'll have any other nuggets of wisdom to share with anybody. So if you heard our PSA for the day about how to have safe sex with video game characters, kudos to you for listening this far.
Yeah. Tell us in the comments below what video game character you're going to go and have safe sex with.
We could do tier rankings if people told us.
Yeah, if you give us your video game characters who you're going to go and have safe sex with, then we will, in a future episode, rate your video game characters that you want to fuck.
Yep. And if
We'll put them on
someone
a tier list.
if someone doesn't list Tifa Lockhart, I'm gonna be very sad.
Yeah, if you do not put Gareth Vakarian on the tier list, then I will come to your home and I will beat you up. And if you do not put Tifa on it, then Candy will come to your home and she will also beat you up.
Okay, but what if I just don't put them so that you can come visit me?
Fair, fair. I mean, I would just come visit you anyway. That's fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
Okay,
beat you up.
sold.
What? Like,
See, I'm easily made happy. It's fine. It's fine. You know what else makes us happy though? When you like and subscribe to this episode, whether it's on YouTube or if it is on your favorite podcast service. And don't forget to catch V with the boys on the weekly news podcast and find our articles on gamersocialclub.ca. Join the Discord. The link is in the description. Share this with your friends. Share this insanity and be like, listen, I really need you to hear this so that I am making sure that I heard what I heard, because I'm not
Yeah.
sure that I actually heard this correctly.
Send it to your parents. Let them know you're a degenerate. Like, that's completely fine. Like,
It's the best way to let them know. It is
Yeah.
the best way to let them know. If you're listening to this at the gym, let us know that you were listening to us at the gym and that you made it to the gym, unlike us, who the best we could do is like Ring Fit. I mean, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Let us know. Tell us your games. We want to know your games. We're
Yes.
supportive of you, and you're doing a great fucking job. Like,
Yes. We celebrate all the wins. All the wins here. Whether it is having that safe sex or whether it is getting to the gym, we want to celebrate it together. So make sure you comment, let us know, and from us to you, we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.